What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I apologize, guys. I have been just really busy. A lot of things have been going on very quickly for me, and sometimes at a slow pace. But the main reason why I haven't been uploading videos is just because of what I just started off with the video saying. I've been just really busy. Haven't had time to get on my computer, haven't had time to get on the bike or in the truck or in the cars to basically tell you guys and keep you updated on what's going on. So again, I do apologize for that, but we're out here today, guys. I'm pretty sure for Cleveland, Ohio, and us riders, this is our very last day that we're gonna get, because we got a good amount of snowfall coming here for us in the forecast within the next 2 days, actually. So it's actually still a little bit chilly out here right now, but I'm about to get some gas right here right now, and I'll talk to you guys while I'm getting gas. But everybody is basically out here scrambling. The bike community is out here scrambling to get their last rides in today. I've got a bunch of well, not a bunch, but I say maybe 3 group chats going right now of people trying to meet up and get another last ride in. We were all thinking that about 2 weeks ago was going to be our kind of last ride out here, just because of if you live in Ohio, you kind of know what's going on with like the weather and how kind of bipolar it is. Always make sure you keep your wallet in sight when you're taking your book bag off while you're getting gas. But it's just bipolar, guys. Though the weather here is ridiculous. It could be snowing one day, raining the next. Hold on one second while I do this. Okay, so it could be snowing, it could be raining the next day. You never know. A lot of people joke about like the forecasters here, the weather forecast people on like the news and news channels, just basically saying like these people don't know what they're talking about. It's a toss-up in Cleveland, Ohio, and that's just what they mean by that. Like, it could be right now you see the sun out, and in 2 hours it could be snowing. Like, there's plenty of days where a lot of us Ohioans have seen all 4 seasons in one day. We've seen it all, so we're not too surprised by it. We hate it, but we're not really surprised by seeing that if it does happen, because it's kind of what Ohio's starting to get, or has been known for, with its weather. But going back to why you guys haven't seen me in a while is because I've been busy. Still doing my thing though. I've still been working really hard. Actually, I'm starting the weekend shift at my main job, so that's gonna be a first for me. I've never done weekend shift before. So how this works is I get 2 days off during the week instead of Saturday and Sunday off. So I'll get 2 days off during the week. I chose Mondays and Fridays, so I'll work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, off Friday, work Saturday, Sunday, off Monday, and then go back to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and be off that Friday. So that's how that's going to work out for me. There was another thing that I could have done where I could have took night shift, but basically with mine, my job, it's kind of like a seniority thing, and I was kind of like, it goes by the bottom of the seniority chart is what I mean by that, not for the top, because you have to sign a sheet, and that basically fills your spot and saying, hey, I want to be on night shift. If too many people sign it, then they will go from the top of the seniority list on down. But as far as like not having enough people, they go from the bottom of the list. So if you have the least amount of seniority, then they kind of force you on it if they don't have enough people to cover the full shift. So I was basically the next one up on this weekend shift. because I would have rather took night shift because there's more money to be made on night shift, but I kind of was sitting there waiting, playing the 8 ball, and just didn't sign either one of them. And then I guess I said to myself, if I get put on it, I get put on it. I'll have to deal with it. So hopefully I'll get some overtime, some good overtime with it. If not, oh well. You do make more overtime and more money on night shift, but it is what it is. So back to you guys. I want to say again, I apologize. What the heck? Kind of scared me for a second. But I gotta remember, I haven't been on the bike in a while. I think it's been over 3 weeks that I haven't been on this bike. So I gotta get the battery back up. And then I gotta winterize it again. Let me see where all these folks are at. Yeah, we at Edgewater, beside 9 of us right now. Alright, looks like we're going to Edgewater, guys. Let me type on my way to Edgewater. Edgewater. She ain't got no mask on. So, what's kept me busy and away from you guys? What has kept me busy and away from you guys is finally, the girl that I've always had, or for a long time have always had, my heart set on, my eyes set on, has finally been slapped into some good sense. God finally opened her eyes and said, hey, Anthony's the one for you. So it's not as far as just us hanging out a bunch, but it's basically we had a serious talk with a couple serious talks with each other, and we were talking kind of long term, not with like how far we want the relationship to go, but we talked about that too as well, but what our future could look like within the next couple months or years. And what the heck was that? It looked like a refrigerator. But it was basically, she finally came to her senses. She finally realized that she loved me too, and that we could definitely work out. Kids saying hello. But basically, that is what that is. We're very happy right now. We actually moved in together. We didn't think we were going to move in together for a very long time, and we were talking about maybe 5 years down the road we might move in together. And the funny part about it is that I had to get an open up real quick. The funny part about it is we were talking, like the things that we were talking about weren't going to happen for a very long time, because she lived in Columbus, and keep in mind this was like literally 3 months ago. We moved in together in October, the beginning of October. So she lived in Columbus, I lived here in the Cleveland area, and we were like, okay, we started dating, and we didn't know how things were going to play out. The feelings and the love for each other, that was totally there. I was basically her right guy, wrong time. We met in college, and she was actually the one that kind of initiated everything. I'll tell you a little bit of the story. We had stats class together in college. We went to Notre Dame College together. She was a year ahead of me. She's 1 year older than me.
She started liking me. She was very interested in the outfit I was wearing at the time. That's what kind of caught her eye, and what she told me. And then she started liking me. She didn't know my name, didn't know anything about me. She was basically the stalker of me. She looked me up, guys. She was looking all over the place. So I used to wear this Shaker Heights basketball jumpsuit for the high school that I played for. It was just one of my favorite jumpsuits, so I wore it in college too as well. If you want to boo me for that, too bad, oh well. I was very proud of where I went to high school and the things I accomplished as a sports player and the things that all of my team and teammates accomplished as a sports players. So that's something that caught her eye. She was very interested in that, so I basically didn't know this at the time, but she was interested in that, interested in me. She found my college email and emailed me about her missing homework and not getting the homework. And keep in mind, this girl had an A in the class. I had, I think, a C. I was the one that needed help. So she basically pretended that she didn't have the homework, and she told me to text her the homework so she would have my number so that she could try to continue to talk to me. And it worked, obviously. It's crazy how it did work. It has worked out because we're madly in love with each other, and we're doing this thing. This is the girl that I am gonna marry. So that's how I tell you guys that's the kind of level that we're on here. We're just gonna have a really crazy love story to tell our kids if we're blessed to have kids one day. And this is the crazy love story that we get to tell all of our family. But moving on here, we moved in together, and we've tried to basically put all of this stuff together. I don't like being sandwiched like that in trucks or cars. But basically, we moved in together, and it is what it is now. We've been living together since October. It's now coming up on December 1st here. So it's been good. We've had 2 or 3 little disagreements, but what I love about us is that we don't stay mad at each other for more than, I want to say, maybe 5 hours. We are that couple that kind of separates ourselves within our household. She's not perfect, I'm not perfect, but she's trying, and she is now trying even more to be in a relationship with me that she's ever had before in the past. And I need to compliment her on that, and she now is a changed woman. She's a very hard-working woman. That's another thing that I love about her. We both have that really good hard work ethic. She goes out and does her thing and works very hard at what she does, and then I go out and work my job and then go make my side money hustle. She's all right. She's good. She's okay with me being like a motorcycle rider. She does want me to be safe and all of that. She doesn't want me being out late, and to be honest with you guys, sometimes I just really don't even feel like being out late. I was never that kind of guy anyway, except for when I was single and by myself. I was I wouldn't say I was the late guy. I was just, sometimes if I was like riding my bike with a bunch of guys, I'd be out late until like maybe 11:30, just out here having fun. But back to finishing up the story with her is we're very happy with each other. This is going to be my wife, and I can't wait to see what the rest of our future holds. We are farmhouse people. We like that farmhouse style. So I definitely have some money to be saving up and a house to put my family in, and her, which is now my family. She is the woman I'm going to marry. So it is what it is with that. I love that girl to death, man, I swear. But now to the writing section of the video. Again, I'm on my way to Edgewater. That's where one of the group chats that I'm in said they were sitting and meeting up at. So if they're still there when I get there, hopefully. If not, I'll probably take a ride out to the west side, see if anybody's at the Tiedemann gas station, or take a ride out to the not a ride out, but a little bit down further towards the pier. We'll see. But I'm very happy to be on the bike right now. Haven't been on it in a while, 3-4 weeks. Haven't been able to talk to you guys and update you. I'm doing good, guys. I'm really doing good. This woman has kept me happy. My family is doing good. We didn't do Thanksgiving together as a family, but we did kind of virtually speak to each other with video chat. That's probably what we're going to be doing with Christmas. I'm not fully sure yet. I did Christmas last year. I'm trying to think of ideas that we can do this year and still kind of see each other and exchange gifts, but not be bunched up in one room together. You guys know what I mean by that. So I got to figure that out. We'll see. Now, for the riding, this is again the last time I'll probably be riding this bike for this year. The snow is coming in 2 days, and a good amount of it. But this bike now has 14,664 miles on it. So that's a good amount for... I've only had this bike, you guys know, since January. I've only had it since January. And I bought it with that 10,000 miles mark on it, I'm pretty sure. So you guys know the full story on this bike if you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. On this channel we do a bunch of stuff with, I'm a tinkerer, I'm an adrenaline junkie, so I have a bunch of toys that I like to get out, ride on or drive, and side money hustle, and a couple financial tips for my younger crowd, or for my younger teen crowd, to get yourselves financially stable and get the things you want. Because I remember telling my brother a few weeks ago, thinking back on it, I had a toy model of this bike, and to look back on the pictures that I've taken of this bike at the motorcycle shows here in Cleveland, Ohio, which now is a sad story that they'll no longer be doing it because unfortunately the IX Center has closed, which means the motorcycle show, Progressive International Motorcycle Show, has to find a new location to give the motorcycle show, and the IX Center was literally the best place to have stuff like that. So a lot of you Clevelanders, you know what the IX Center is and that it closed down, unfortunately. But that would have been a very good place to keep having that motorcycle show. But I had a toy model of this bike, and now to be riding this bike, just like my Corvette, I had a toy model of my exact Corvette. It was just a different color, it was yellow. But to now have these things is really a blessing to me. It showed that I really worked hard in what I've been doing with my work and my side money hustle and saving my monies to be able to get the things that I want and enjoy them. So I know I got my little cousin watching my channel now. His name's Messiah. So I'm pretty sure one day down the road he's gonna want a bike, and my aunt actually told me to find him a bike. So I'll probably be finding him one of those little mini bikes that I started out with. Watch out for that bag. I'll probably be getting one of them, getting him one of those mini Baja bikes that doesn't have like the suspension. It has the two big wheels and the little 97cc motor on it. Basically, what all you guys know what a mini bike is. So I'll probably be getting him that, or his grandmother will probably get him that, my aunt. So that'll be fun for him to do, fun for him to see, because I know he's going to want me to see him riding it, because he watches my channel. So what's up, Messiah? How you doing? Love you, buddy. One day you'll think about this video and you'll be riding on your bike of your own. But that's it, guys. I just want to update you again. I apologize for not updating you and getting a video out, but it's the end of the season now. Hope you guys have had a good season if you're a rider on the channel, or if you're not, just hope you had a good year, even though 2020 has not been a good year for a lot of people. Just had their blinker on, thought they were getting over. Even though this hasn't been a good year for a lot of folk, but 2020 has been a lot of firsts for me and my woman though, which is good. So I can't complain about that. And 2020 brought us together, so I can't complain about that either. And I still have my family who loves me and I love them and all that whole shebang. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna go meet up with the guys. I'll probably do another video if they're still there with us riding. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.